35 military officers, including 33 northerners, detained over the alleged coup plot against Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. I believe you guys remembered when this whole thing was trending last year. Now, about 35 people has been arrested as regards to that military coup, which was allegedly plotted against Tinubu's government. According to this report, at least 35 Nigerian military officers are currently being detained over an alleged coup plot against the Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led Nigerian government. This is contrary to a claim by the defense headquarters on Monday that 16 officers were arrested and being investigated for allegedly involving in plotting to overthrow the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Among the officers are an Army Brigadier General, Second Lieutenant, 5 Lieutenant Colonels, 1 Wing Commander, Air Force equivalent of a Lieutenant Colonel in the Army, 8 Majors, 1 Lieutenant Commander, 2 Squadron Leaders, 5 Captains and a Lieutenant. Also in detention are 10 non-commissioned officers, which includes a Warrant Officer, 5 Sergeants and 1 Corporal and 2 Lance Corporals. The source revealed that one of the detained Army captains, who is identified as A. Yusuf, is from Osun State. Another Southerner on the list is a Squadron Leader, Zuzu, a senior Air Force officer from Bayelsa State, while the 33 others are all from the northern part of the country, including the FCT. Guys, this is serious. How come the North is now against Tinubu? I thought the northern people and Yorubas are 5 and 6. What are these guys up to?
Breaking news, 35 military officers are still in detention as a result of the coup that happened a few months ago in Nigeria. Now, even though this coup was not officially announced by Nigerian government, but according to Sahara Reporter, they reported that a coup was plotted few months ago in order to overtake the regime of Mr. Bola Tinubu, but it failed. Now, according to Sahara Reporter, they also reported that a lot of military officers were sacked as a result of this coup, while 35 of them are still in detention. They are still conducting investigation in order to know who plotted the coup. Now, according to Sahara Reporter, they reported that out of the 35 military officers in detention, 33 of them are from the north. Out of 35, 33 of them are from the north. Now, some of them are being pressured to accept what they did not do in order to suit the report that they want to give to the president of Nigeria. At the end of the day, what do you have to say about this? While we are sleeping, thinking that everything is okay in Nigeria, they plotted a coup to overthrow the regime of the president of Nigeria, but it failed. Now, this resulted in the sacking of so many military officers, but 35 of them are still in detention. They are still conducting investigation in order to get to the roots of the problem. Now, according to Sahara Reporter, 33 out of 35 are from the north. They plotted in order to overthrow or to take over Nigeria. What is your opinion? Put it down in the comment section. I got this information from Sahara Reporter.
16 military officers, senior officers, to face court-martial over coup plot against President Ahmed Bola Tinubu in 2015. Nigeria, my country. The Nigerian army came out to deny this rumor, say nothing like coup plot for Nigeria. The same Nigeria Defense Headquarters now release this news, say the 16 military personnel, when they don't find guilty, when they don't suspect, say not them. In fact, they don't know, say not them. But they plot to overthrow President Ahmed Bola Tinubu in 2015, say they want face court martial. This morning, our popular human rights lawyer, Falana, don't come outside to tell the Nigerian army, say they need to apologize to Nigerians for the lies and the deceit. Because when Nigerians, they get information from the media, say there is an attempt, there is a military coup attempt on President Ahmed Bola Tinubu office, they came out to say nothing like that. In fact, just few months later now, the news that they come outside now from the same Nigeria Defense Headquarters say there was actually an attempted coup to remove President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Where will they go for this country? When we go start to tell each other the truth? Now, if you say, even the country when we there now, say, we the citizens, everything when they take the rule laws, everything alive. Make una they share this kind of video so that they go viral, make the international organizations they see them. Now waiting them when they hear and I be all those kind of things so that they go come save us. This country does spoil under this current APC government. Tinubu government, now government of Yahoo, everything is possible. Lie everywhere.
Coup d'etat in Nigeria. Last year, there was a coup attempt against the current president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and his government. And over 16 soldiers were arrested in Nigeria last year. But so many of you might not know about this coup attempt or this coup d'etat in Nigeria. Why? Because the government of Nigeria came out and says, no, there was no coup attempt in Nigeria at all against Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. And one of the reasons why the government of Nigeria says that, because they do not want the citizens of Nigeria to even know that there can be a coup attempt against a sitting president in Nigeria, as we have been seeing coup d'etats in countries like Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger, but also in Benin as well. So the government of Nigeria basically want to put Nigerian citizens into darkness. They came out and said, no, there was no coup attempt at all in Nigeria. So right now, the army in Nigeria have said that, they are going to send those 16 soldiers that were arrested last year for coup attempt against Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government to trial, which means that they have already arrested them since last year. They were in jail. Now they are going to go and face a military court for coup attempt against Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. Now, what can we learn from this is that the corrupt government leaders in Nigeria are trying everything to silence the Nigerian citizens. That is why they are also sending children to jail for simply protesting because they are hungry, I mean, this is like how you know that how corrupt the government of Nigeria is basically. In fact, the military in Nigeria, what are their purposes? If those leaders in Nigeria are earning millions and billions of naira every year through corruption, while millions of Nigerians are dying. So what are the purposes of the Nigerian military, those who arrested these other soldiers for trying to bring a good governance in Africa? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. But yeah, those 16 soldiers are now going to face trial in Nigeria according to the Nigerian army.
Breaking news, guys. 16 military men were arrested in Nigeria who were secretly planning a military coup in Nigeria against President Ahmed Tinubu. This is serious. These guys were actually trying to replicate what happened in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. And the very recent one that just happened in Madagascar, just yesterday, they inaugurated their new military president, Mikel. Now, these guys were planning to overthrow the President Tinubu's government, and the 16 men who were holding a secret meeting over a military coup in Nigeria were arrested by the DIA. According to this report, a senior officer of the Defense Intelligence Agency involved in this arrest told Sahara reporters that the officers, led by an army brigadier general, were planning to stage a coup and take over government from the selfish politicians, according to this report. These 16 men involved has already started their secret meeting on how to overthrow the president and the top government officials. According to report, these men are all officers within the rank of captain to brigadier general. Their main objective was to overthrow President Tinubu and announced a military government in Nigeria. Guys, this is serious. So these guys want to replicate what happened in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, and the recent one that just happened in Madagascar. They want to replicate it down here in Nigeria. This is serious, guys.
Coup will be the worst thing that will happen in Nigeria or to Nigerians. Watch the video to the end so that you understand me and you can share your thoughts on the comment section. In my previous video, when I share news I read from Sahara Reports, where Sahara Reports claimed that there is a leak coup, that some group of people want to overthrow our current president, but they were later apprehended. Which in that claim too, Sahara Report claimed that military denied that claim and some military said it's true. That is not my problem. Now, the problem is on my comment section on that video. When I now go to comment section on that video, a lot of people were not happy because the coup failed. And a lot of people said coup will still happen and they want coup to happen. For those of you feeling this way, let me tell you what you don't know. Coup will be the worst thing that will happen to Nigeria as it stands. Not in this time. We are complaining about President Tinubu being not fair to us, but if coup happen, it will be worse 100 times, 1 million times worse than the present situation now. You know why? Because any coup that is going to happen in Nigeria right now is going to fall into wrong hand. So Nigeria, don't pray for any coup. The only person that can liberate Nigeria right now is me and you. So don't wait for soldiers to plan coup or take over the country. Because as it stands right now, our military is mess for now. Because you see a lot of different T group, bandits, kidnappers putting on our armed forces uniform. We don't even know who are the real soldiers and who are not the soldiers in Nigeria right now. So for those of you praying for military to take over, if we pray for military to take over, wrong people will be the one to overthrow our current president, and it will be a great disaster. It will be the worst thing that will happen to Nigeria. So Nigeria, don't even let us pray for coup, because na T group or bandit go take over, all in the name of freedom. But anyway, what do you think about this video? Share your thoughts on the comment section responsibly, and for those that love to cry, cry responsibly on the comment section. Thank you.
Hello guys, how are you all doing? That 35 Nigerian Nigerian soldiers have been arrested for planning coup d'etat against President Tinubu government. It happened last year. These people, all of them have been arrested. How can 35 people plan to do coup d'etat? I know what tribalism means in Nigeria. The Igbo will say, the Igbo soldiers are going to say no. The Yoruba soldiers are going to say no. The Muslim soldiers are going to say no. So who were these people actually planning coup d'etat? And it did not come out successful. Can you imagine? Coup d'etat has been reigned, especially in West Africa. This one, you want to hear, this one has done coup d'etat, this one has done, military wants to take over the government. But Nigerians, do you think if military takes over the government, things will get better? I think things are going to be worse, because some Nigerians are saying it's better President Tinubu keeps ruling than for military to take over. You people will not smile. When you people talk about the government, they will just arrest you, because it is military that is ruling. They don't like criticism. Anyway guys, if you all are actually enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comments. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Alright guys, see you. Bye.